This training video is going to demonstrate how we deploy our horseshoe load. Our objective in making this load was to have the ability to shoulder 100 feet of 2.5-inch hose onto our shoulder quickly without taking the time getting on scene and doing it with one man. We are now going to show you how to deploy this hose load. Now when you're walking up to do this hose load, it does not matter which side the fire is on. So when you get to this point, you have the Y on one shoulder, the hose load on the opposite shoulder. It'll work vice versa with the Y on this shoulder and the hose load on this shoulder. Whatever is more comfortable for you. Now that demonstrates how to deploy this hose load. We are now going to demonstrate how to load the hose. The first 500 feet of the 2.5 is going to be a flat load just like before. Now with the remaining 100 feet of 2.5, we're going to create the horseshoe. We are now starting with the last 100 feet of the 2.5-inch hose. The hose bed is marked on where to stop with the loops, and we'll now demonstrate that. Now as you're loading the hose, when you get on that last 50-foot section, the hose coupling might be right there where your shoulder is. In order to avoid that, we can go ahead and come down here and make this loop shorter. Therefore, we're able to move this coupling on the inside of the loop. That way we can avoid our shoulder. We're now going to demonstrate what to do at the end of the hose load. When you get to this point with the Y right here in the middle, I'm going to go ahead, lift this up. Your partner will grab this Y and pull it underneath the load. He's going to go ahead, fold it back over to me. We're going to set it right back here in the middle. That way it's going to keep it nice and tight right here. And that concludes this hose evolution.